Okay, so first mission of the new map, which I quite like actually, very tropical map. A lot of buildings made out of metal, and unfortunately, you haven't been given your tools to start this one. So everything you get, you have to salvage. Now, I'm not going to go through everything where you can salvage it from, but they're in boxes next to certain locations. So as I walk through this first one, I'll point out a few of them. Um, but realistically, you don't need that much. I'll try and tally it up as we go around. The hardest part of this is, well, to be fairly honest, it's really tight. Um, but the biggest issue I found with this was having the tools to do things correctly. So there's some bits you're going to see, and this is me putting this map together for this run for the first time round. So without reloading the whole thing and then doing it in a clinical, pristine way, you're going to see things basically that could be improved. But it's going to give me the time to get it. Can always revisit and get a better time afterwards. So we've got to get these primary targets, the office and the jungle lab. Now, one of them has to be the last one. If you're getting any optional targets, so it's a bit different than others. You don't finish by getting in your escape boat, you finish by hacking one of these yellow ones last. Everything else is hackable, and there's four more to do. So we're going to start off at the jungle lab, which is in the bottom left. So we'll hack that at the maximum distance. Now, to put this through, it looks really dramatic, but I had to try. I was trying to get this door out of the way. The metal door would not come off, so I used a lot of pipe bombs for that. I really should have reloaded and started again. But you could literally just shoot the hinges off, but I'd run out of ammo by then, and then you can run straight through. So we're going to run straight up here. Now, every ladder that you see is salvaged from a guard post, and most of them are near the locations. There's a couple that were difficult. So this one came from this tower, and to save you a lot of messing around, ladders are easier to place from the top down. Um, they have a tendency to go a little bit floppy when you're holding them out for too long. So this ladder's been put in place here, and we're going to go straight up. Now these can be removed, so before you remove the ladder, you can see there's a gap here. You've got to smash these panels out, and then you can drag it over here. I could, if I wanted to, get it a little bit further over, but it's a bit of elasticity in there, so it starts pinging about. When you break it, don't worry too much, it'll just fall down and then you'll have to go and collect it. It won't trigger the alarm or anything. I haven't had that happen to me at all. So I'm going to stick that one there, and then I'll jump off onto this little bridge. I've used another bit of the ladder that came from higher up in that tower, so you need to get the higher up ones first, of course. I think there's another one in there actually. Either way, you're going to get plenty of ladders. So this ladder's going to take me up to here. This dish was on the top of the building, and I used a rocket launcher to take it down. I literally shot it. I didn't really know what I was doing when I did that, and it's fine. It doesn't. They don't seem to blow up. So shoot it off. If you want to, there was a turret here. I ended up just using it to damage the building, but you can use the turret, you use the WASD or your movement control, whatever you're using, to aim them around. It's not the mouse or the look button, which confused me. And you can use that to shoot it off. Now, had I have done this one again, I would have put a nice hole through the wall here. As it stands, I had like 5-6 shotgun shells left, and this is the best I could do. So I'm going to hack this, and then we're going to go through the building. Now, this is the jankiest bit. This tugboat is underneath here, and if you drive it forwards, so you're sort of in between the middle, in an ideal world I would have had it a bit further to the left, but I wasn't messing around. It took me a while to come up with this. So I would have had it straight here, so we could have gone so we could have gone straight across like that, but that's not what it was. It's not how it ended up. I used a ladder from this tower. No, this ladder came from the other side. It's irrelevant really. You can use a ladder from there or any of the other buildings. It doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure that I took that ladder. No, tell a lie. That one was on this building here. So I used the ladder there. I did end up with an additional ladder, which I would have used for this wall, but because I'm sort of borderline genius, I threw it in the water. So yeah, that's gone. So this bit's fine. Jump across. You can jump from the top, land on my ladder, and then I ended up having to plank it. Now again, you don't have many planks. I was using this door to kind of accelerate and use the momentum to get up, but it was a bit too variable. So planks are in place. You need a bit of pace to get up there with mine set up, and then we can do that. This ladder was taken from here. This was a massive pain in the butt to get it on there, and I do worry that it's going to fall over at some point, but it's done its job. Again, smashed it out of there, and I've just brought it over here so we can hack it. Once that's hacked, we will be jumping off, won't kill you, and straight into the drive of the vehicle. The vehicle is going to get yeeted straight over here. Now this vehicle came from way back. You'll find it, if I remember rightly, I think I found it here where my cursor is, but yeah, don't smash it up, just put it there so you can drop straight down. And then you're going to drive up, and then what you could do to make your life easier, which I've just thought of now, you could take this bit out, because it means you can jump easy. You'll see me clip that. I'm going to drive it right up to this. I smashed the guard tower in, so it's wood struts on top of the metal bits, so I smashed it on the front end first towards the water, and then the back, and it obviously toppled in. You don't need to do that. I just did it as a buffer so that the boat wouldn't knock this boat. To get this one in place, you can do it with 2 planks. You don't need to have as many planks as I've got, but I just did 1 hanging plank and then 1 or 2 planks going across the boat. Could have made a few adjustments, didn't. So we run straight up here and across the side again, same drill. Where's the guard tower? It's in the water. I smashed this out the guard tower, and then it's a little bit tricky. I think I had to hang and then throw it back up. Put it there. Now this is where time will start getting tight. It's debatable whether or not you could put a vehicle up here and just gun it, but I cut the branches down straight through here. I did put that there to see whether or not it would be quicker, but it's not. With this building, I think I used a rocket launcher to take it out. I cleared out the internal walls. I'll show you that in a minute. Got that ladder from the side here, basically hacked it down, dragged it into place. Yeah, so not the tightest job really, but I took out these internal walls. Just be careful you don't take the floor out. Oh no, it's okay. It's got a metal structure, so you can tidy this up. And this is going to be the last one we're going to get. So we go from Jungle Lab to South Guard Tower to Radio Tower, across this absolute mess, up the ledge to Communication Station, jump into our boat which I've placed there, drive across, we go up here, and then we finish there. It is tight this way. I might be something that I revisit to see how to do it, but what I will say is this takes the least amount of effort to make. It took me quite a while to make it, if I'm honest, but that was because I was figuring the route out. So yeah, we'll give it a go. And I think I finished this the first run I did with 1 second to spare, so it does take a decent amount of time. Oh, that's not going to count for much. Come on, go, 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 go! I really hate that camera shift. I feel like that can be tighter, but I don't know. Now it's the big sprint, which feels like a lot of running, but yeah, we're walking this easy. No worries, that is absolutely all of them. 7.9 seconds to spare, which is basically an hour in this game. All good. I'll take that tree down because it's just mocked me. And then we go over to our escape vehicle, and yeah, we're living the dream. These are what the boxes look like, by the way. Ooh, valuable. And you'll find those scattered throughout. Don't forget to use the turrets. Don't forget to use equipment that is scattered around. So there's a turret up on this other side. There's a few turrets scattered throughout. Anyway, there we go. I hope that helps you. It's a little bit daunting, this one, because you don't have your gear. I'm hoping to give me my gear back pretty soon, because you know what I mean. I kind of grinded for that. But yeah, the alarm system, easy method, takes the least faffing around. As I say, you get your ladders from the towers, and there are other ways of doing it, of course, if you want to find more planks. But don't forget to explore this top area I didn't go to up near here, because it's got a few things to collect. And just do a quick run round first of all, find all the boxes, and then you should be pretty kitted. Basically any building that's got a blocked door will have something in, but you'll have to find an explosive to get you into there. Right, have fun with that.